welcome back to the trading desk. We were talking again. The green shoots are back alive. Apparently, the last 5 days we're up 8%.
I think that's why the market in that trading range is kind of reflecting that. We had a huge rally. The economy's looking good, and now maybe it's not looking so great. We need another stimulus package, so we're kind of gone sideways for 6 weeks.
That area where there's a lot of bears and there's a lot of bulls, and they're just
it's purgatory. It's purgatory.
That's the word I was looking for.
You really don't want to be playing in this market because the trend is there is no trend.
There is no trend. Yeah.
And honestly, this is a good time to do some research if you're a trader, investor. Mm-hmm. What are you guys doing this time? This time of year. I mean, again,
I do the same thing every summer. I do a few hours of work in the morning. And that's pretty much it. And I'll look at the market maybe once or twice for the rest of the day. So it's currency market, so it's 24 hours. But
you got 3 openings, 3 closes.
I've been doing this for almost 16 years. It never changes in the summer.
Yeah, you do research, you look for opportunities. If there's nothing there, you do nothing.
Right.
I think, Buffett said some of the biggest mistakes he made were, things that were it was too slow, and he, made a decision. He said, I should have just gone to the movies instead of made that buy.
Golf. Jesse, your golf game's coming around nicely.
It's doing all right this time of year.
Yeah, I'm logging a lot of miles on the mountain bike.
But honestly, I mean, earnings is big this week. This week started last week, and then we've got a little trickle the following week, and then we're basically.
It was interesting.
Done.
The G8 met a couple of weeks ago. There was a photo that made the round on the trading desks. It was supposedly the heads of all these the 8 largest economies in the world getting together to talk about the world economy and do we need to coordinate and more stimulus and all this stuff. And I was surprised the market didn't get hammered the day this photo came out, but Obama obviously had his mind on other things than the economy.
He's taking.
I think Michelle.
We got a graphic.
I think Michelle gave him a beatdown when he got home.
Yeah,
he's just taking in the scenery in Italy.
Yeah, he was in the doghouse for a couple of days,
no
doubt.
Even the French.
Sarkozy
was like.
But that's to be expected, though, from the French.
He was impressed. He was impressed by his.
Right. But that's the type of stuff that you do. I mean, whenever I was working on a trading desk in the summertime, you filled that idle time with anything but trying to trade, because it was usually deadly to the bottom line.
Well, Mondays and Fridays for sure. Don't even play. Don't even step in the waters, because the action gets real thin. And when there is action, it is that Tuesday through Thursday. And again, it's
when it gets really thin, the big boys can basically make things happen.
Moves,
Right. They can say, "Oh, we need to make this trade profitable before the weekend," and they just boom, 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 and take the market up if they need
liquidity
to.
or limited liquidity, so they can move it wherever
so
they
can. Yeah, that's the way it works.
So again, if you want to follow us, some of the things that we're doing, and
while it's slow.
It's slow is
updating the tradingdesk.net.
Yeah. The tradingdesk.net. You can always look at. All of us are on Twitter. If you want to follow our feeds live, if you're a Twitter user,
at the trading desk, we'll have links to our 3 Twitter accounts and our websites.
Right. Yeah.
So follow us there. If you miss us during the 2 weeks that we're not on. Look for us on the different networking sites.
I know you're
that
constantly
are out there.
blogging, and you're
Jesse's
researching.
Blogging. Everybody's researching
stuff. So.
I'll post some daily, E-mini futures updates, usually every day in a short video chart format.
And fair warning, half of the stuff that I'm posting, while it's slow like this, are these kind of Obama photos, and there was a great South Park video out there about the modern banking industry and whatnot. So,
but it's gone. But again, I think the point here to bring some lightheartedness is it is summer, and don't try to force.
Don't take it serious.
Just don't try to force it. I mean, we act like here in the United States that we work all the time, but the reality is trading does shut down. It doesn't matter whether it's futures.
And that's the hard thing for a lot of people to come to terms with. Is like, well, I didn't put it in an 8-hour day.
Right.
Well, trading's about putting in good quality time. If you put in an hour, maybe that's all you needed.
Yeah, exactly.
As far as the rest of the summer, last 2 weeks of August, if you're sitting around, you got some problems.
You're going to drive yourself bananas.
Just
you're going to drive yourself absolutely bananas.
Absolutely.
Turn those screens off. When we come back to the trading desk, we're going to interview Tim Iacano, local New Bend resident who writes a very interesting blog, and we'll take it from there.